So we were discussing straight line method in the previous period, and merits we have discussed. Yeah, two merits were we have to discuss. Yes, this one. So equal burden on profit and loss that we have discussed, that if I am charging 1 lakh rupees per year, so equal burden of uh, loss or expense, whatever you can say, that will be there on your profit and loss. And assets can be completely written off. Like, why I am saying this point, 5 lakh I have expended for my purchase of car, and every year I am charging 1 lakh rupees as depreciation. So obviously after 5 years in my accounts, the value will become zero. But if I will be charging depreciation as per the another method, the value of asset will not become zero, but uh, its useful life is finished after 5 years. Means it will not be of any use after 5 years, but even then it will not be completely written off in your accounts. Now next is knowledge of original cost and up-to-date depreciation. Obviously, I know that I am charging 1 lakh rupees every year as depreciation. So I know how much depreciation I have charged in 3 years, how much depreciation I have charged in 4 years on this particular asset. And I will be also knowing the amount of original cost of that asset. So even if I will be purchasing a car after 5 years, I will be knowing that earlier I have purchased this car for 5 lakh. Now it is costing me 6 lakh or 7 lakh after 5 years. That is comparable. So these are the advantages. Because it is a simple method, you will be able to remember the original cost of the asset as well as the depreciation which you have charged till now, till the date of purchase, from the date of purchase till date. You will be knowing each and everything with very simple calculations. Now, what are the demerits of straight line method? So first demerit is that there is a difficulty in computation. Why? Because as per the formula you can see, you have to estimate the life of the asset. Now it is a very difficult task to estimate the life of the asset, even for the manufacturer. It is a very complicated task. And you can see we are discussing right now only one asset. But if you will see it on a large companies, they are having lots of assets and various types of assets. They will be having different types of machines, different types of vehicles and furnitures and many more assets. So for each and every type of asset and for each and every asset, there will be different lifespan. One asset will be of 5 years, one asset will be for 10 years, one may be for 20 years, one may be for 3 years. So you have to remember different lifespans for each and every asset. And suppose one machine is there with 2 year tenure only, one machine is there with 10 year tenure, then one machine is there with 20 years life. So you have to calculate depreciation for each and every machine separately. Only then you will be able to charge the depreciation correctly in your books of accounts. See, you all will feel these points practically when you will be doing numericals. And it is unrealistic to write off the value of the asset to zero. Like suppose I give you a very practical example. I have purchased a car for rupees 5 lakh, and after 5 years I am saying that I will be able to sell this car for 50,000. So how I can say that this car has no value now? The value of the car has become zero after 5 years. So that is a demerit of this method, that it is not acknowledging the value of it after 5 years. So because as per this method, I am writing off the whole amount of asset and I am making it zero. Difficulty in the determination of the scrap value. Because I have to deduct the scrap value, which I am discussing as 50,000, which I will be getting after 5 years when I will be using the asset completely. It is very difficult to estimate that amount. If my estimation is wrong, obviously my depreciation will also become wrong. So these are the demerits with the straight line method. Now coming to the numerical portion of this chapter. Now see this question. On 1st April 2015, Atul Glass Limited purchased a machine for rupees 90,000. So date has been given that you have purchased the machine on 1st April 2015 and spent rupees 6,000 on its carriage and rupees 4,000 on its erection. So obviously, when you will purchase the machine, you will have to transport it to your factory where you have located your factory. There you will bring it and also you will get it installed. So 4,000 is the expenditure on installation. So 90,000 plus 6,000 plus 4,000, it will become the total original cost of the asset. On the date of purchase, it was estimated that the effective life of the machine will be 10 years. So estimated has been done for the life of the machine. It is estimated as 10 years. And after 10 years, its scrap value will be rupees 20,000. Scrap value is also given to you in the question. So you have been asked prepare machine account, depreciation account for 4 years after providing depreciation on fixed installment method. Now this sentence will make you clear that which method you are supposed to use, fixed installment method or written down value method. Because right now we are learning only fixed installment method or you can say straight line method. That's why you will be getting a question on straight line method only. That is an easy part, but in exams you may get any question. So you have to read the question clearly which method has been asked. Accounts are closed on 31st March every year. This date has been given so that you will be able to calculate the depreciation accordingly. Now first I will be doing the journal entries, then we will proceed to preparation of machine account and depreciation account. So the year given is 2015. Now date of purchase is April 1st. On this date I have purchased a machine, so the journal entry will be machinery account debit 90,000, because when I will be purchasing a machinery for 90,000 I will be paying 90,000 only to bank account. Generally we prefer bank transactions in business, especially for big amounts, so we should always use bank here. What will be the narration for this? Machinery purchased. Okay. Now coming to the next transaction. Again on April 1, what is happening? You are paying for transportation charges. So when you will make the payment for transportation, it will also be capitalized. It will also be debited to the same account, machinery account, because you are paying for machinery. 6,000 to bank account. 6,000. What will be the narration for it? Carriage paid for machinery. Then again April 1. Now I have paid 4,000 for its installation. So I will be again debiting machinery account. Machinery account. These all journal entries you have learned in journal entry chapter. 4,000 I have paid to bank account. 4,000. You can write installation charges paid, or you can write according to the question erection charges paid. Okay. Now you can see after doing these three entries, the balance in machinery account will be 1 lakh. 90,000. All three entries in all three entries, machinery account has been debited. So you can see that machinery account is debited by 90,000. Then machine account has been debited by 6,000 and machine account has been debited by 4,000. So the total amount will become 1 lakh. Now on 31st March 2016, so the year will get changed now. After 1 year, you will be charging the depreciation March 31st. I will be charging depreciation. Depreciation is my loss. Depreciation account debit. Now I have to calculate the depreciation. For that, I will give a working note here. Working note. I will first write down the formula for calculation of depreciation. Whenever you are using any formula, you should mention always the formula. Now, as per this formula, now what is the original cost? Original cost is 1 lakh. I can also show the original cost here. I should always show it. Original cost is equal to 90,000 plus 6,000 plus 4,000. So my original cost will be 1 lakh. Then I can write down the scrap value also here. Scrap value is equal to, it is given how much? Scrap value is given 20,000. Then what is the estimated life? Estimated life of machine is equal to 10 years. Now I have all the three information. I can use this formula. So it is 1 year depreciation, obviously, is equal to 1 lakh minus 20,000 upon useful life, that is 10 years. So it will be 80,000 upon 10, and that's why it will be 8,000. So my 1 year depreciation will become 8,000. I hope this is clear how to calculate 1 year depreciation. Now I have to check the time before charging depreciation. I have purchased this machine on April 1 and I am charging depreciation on 31st March. So that's why, because depreciation will always be charged on the last date of the financial year or your accounting year. So I will be charging depreciation 8,000 here to machinery account. This will be the journal entry and narration will be depreciation charged on machinery. We can also calculate the rate of depreciation has been charged here. if I want to calculate the rate of depreciation charged, generally it will be given in the questions. Rate of depreciation is equal to yearly depreciation divided by original cost of asset. So if I want to, and it will be multiplied by 100 also, like I can do here, is equal to 8,000 multiplied by 100 divided by original cost. Original cost was 1 lakh. So it will become 8%. So here I should write multiplied by 100 also. So my rate of depreciation is 8%. Now this 8% is fixed. Every year I will be charging the same amount of depreciation, 8,000. Until and unless there is change in some time. Now this depreciation is a nominal account, so that's why it will be transferred to profit and loss account. Profit and loss account. Debit 8,000 to depreciation account. 8,000. Narration will be depreciation transferred to profit and loss account. Okay. Now 1 year has been completed. Second year will be 2016. Now on April 1st, you see you have purchased a machine on April 1st, 2015. Now next year again you will not be purchasing this machine. Once you have purchased, you have made the payment for that. Now only every year you have to charge a depreciation. So on April 1st, there will be no transaction now. Now what will happen in 2017, March 31st, again you will be charging depreciation on this machine and the journal entry will remain same. Same entries will be done for charging depreciation 8,000, 8,000, and this will be transferred to again profit and loss account. So you see in state and method, purchase of asset will be recorded and then afterwards you have to charge depreciation only. Now question has asked that you have to show the accounts for the 4 years. So 1 year here is completed from 15-16. Next year we have completed 16-17. Now again the next year will be 2017. And in 2017 again there will be no transaction. Now you will reach to 2018 March 31st. Third year will be completed on 31st March 2018. March 31. And same entries will be done on March 31st, 2018 also. Because this is straight line method, or you can say freeze installment method, then what is happening? You have charged the depreciation of same amount, 8,000. Each year depreciation amount will remain same because it is 1 year amount of depreciation and every year we are using the machine for 1 year. So that's why full year depreciation will be charged again and again, and it will be transferred to profit and loss account later on of that particular year. Now in 2018 again, in opening there will be nothing. You will reach now to 31st March 2019. And here again same entry will be done. So now you can see 1 year has been completed here, second year has been completed here, third year completed, and 4th year completed. So each and every year you will be doing entries for depreciation only. So I hope as regards journal entries for depreciation, for purchase of assets, accounting treatment of various expenses on the asset, you all are clear about the journal entries and you don't have any confusion for that.